Hi, my name is Randyl Wilkerson. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I am coming to Boston by way of Middletown, Connecticut. I graduated from Wesleyan University in 2012, and I am excited to be a part of Boston Teacher Residency. I am teaching 6th grade ELA at Young Achievers Science and Math Pilot School. I decided to be an urban educator because I myself went to urban schools in Chicago, and I found that in certain neighborhoods, students and schools were not getting the same resources as neighborhoods with higher income averages with families. And so I wanted to be a teacher in the schools that weren't getting the same monetary resources, so I could be an intellectual resource to students. There are plenty of good teachers out there doing amazing things, and I want to join the ranks, specifically in these urban settings, because it's what I'm familiar with, and I don't regret my choice at all. Boston Teacher Residency because it's a 13-month master's program in which I'm placed in a school working closely with a head teacher and with a clinical teacher educator to really improve my practice and learn good pedagogy. So in that program, I'm seeing the first day of school, I'm seeing the last day of school, and I'm learning how to teach in all these different settings that are part of one school year. So it's been really helpful for me to understand what a trajectory of 1 year is like, which to me is a unique aspect of the program. My responsibilities have changed throughout the year as I've grown responsibility in the classroom. This has matched my learning in the master's program. So the first day, for example, I was mainly doing observation, sitting in the back of the classroom and really understanding how a classroom works. So after a summer of taking courses that helped me get my bearings around teaching, I was able to go in and see how a classroom worked. Now at the end of the year, I'm planning a unit. Teaching every day, multiple times a day, so my responsibility has definitely increased throughout my practicum. So a typical week with the Boston Teacher Residency is working in the classrooms from Monday to Thursday, and on Thursday nights you'll have a class that's specific to whatever subject matter you're teaching. So on Fridays you have a series of different classes, for example, classes that help you teach in an inclusion setting, a sheltered English immersion setting, classes that help you use data and tweak that because that always helps to inform our practice. So you'll see you're spending up most of your time in the classroom, which I like. That's been the most important part of my experience. But I'm constantly having these classes to facilitate my learning as I teach throughout the year. I would say the most rewarding part of working with the Boston Teacher Residency and working in Young Achievers is the intellectual stimulation. There is never a dull day in the teaching profession, and to work with such intelligent, wonderful children every day and then go to classes where I'm working with intelligent, wonderful teachers and teachers to be, it's really been stimulating and exciting for me. I like to keep moving, like keep pace with my mind, and it's been great for that. I would say that a challenge is just transitioning to the responsibility of 40 students ELA education. That was a very new responsibility. I was coming from undergrad, and being a teacher requires a lot of grit, and really coming up with that grit in February when it's 10 degrees outside can be a little difficult, but this year has also helped me see that I can do it.